just for the heck of it. Hello, my name's Scotty Richardson, owner and operator of Scotty Richardson's Drag Racing School, 5-time NHRA World Champion, and owner of a handful of cars and work on them during the week quite a bit. I was introduced to this pedal-it, and I run the valves, race every weekend, run the valves quite a bit. It's easier on my back. It's easier with it leaves my hands free, and that's why I would always use pedal-it. It's so much easier to use a pedal-it tool because I just hook up 2 wires, start running the valves just like that, and I get my hands free and get to run the valves quicker. And it makes me where I don't overlook running it because it's so easy to use. I used to run the valves and I'd have to have an extra person to help me with it to bump the motor over while I was adjusting the valves. Since I bought pedal-it, I can do it all on my own and I don't need anybody else. Makes it a lot easier to use. I only adjust them after every race, normally every night. So if I run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I run it 3 times. Used to, I'd overlook it and try to go an extra day without running the valves, but since this tool's since pedal-it's made it so easy, I don't overlook trying to not do what I'm supposed to do because you don't want the car to break, and using pedal-it's made it easier to adjust the valves. Made it where I don't overlook running the valves. I've been using pedal-it for a year now, and every new car that I get or a car that I buy, I always put the terminals on and use my pedal-it. Why would I use pedal-it? If I was gonna go out and I'm a racer or I'm a test and tune kind of guy, the reason why I would buy a pedal-it, it makes it easy to use to run the valves, and it keeps your car where if you pay attention to your valves, run them all the time, you have less breakage and it'll put money back in your pocket. I use pedal-it whenever I change the converter. Instead of needing somebody to bump it over to get the converter bolts, I reach over and just tap it with my hand just like this, and I can change converter bolts, check the converter bolts without anybody, where normally I'd have to use somebody. So actually what it's done is freed up my hands and made it where I didn't have to have somebody else's help.